Hi, good morning and good evening, one and all. This is GNA News. In today's topic, we are going to discuss about flash floods in Sikkim. The state of Sikkim, located in India's northeastern region, has been devastated by catastrophic flooding as a result of strong rains and the overflow of a glacier lake. As a result of the floods, key roadways, bridges, and streets have been flooded, which has caused a flooding in cities and villages. There have been around 22,000 individuals impacted in addition to the 3,000 visitors who have been left detained. Efforts are now being made to rescue peoples and give assistance and support. At least 82 persons have been identified as a dead or missing, and 23 military members have been declared missing. A rapid cloudburst that occurred over Lonek River recently produced a devastating flash floods in the state of Sikkim, which is located in the Himalayas and known for its gorgeous setting. There have been reports of deaths and persons going missing in addition to the thousands of people who have been affected and trapped as a result of the tragedy. It is essential to bring light to this natural calamity that has damaged devastation in Sikkim at this particular moment when rescue activities are ongoing with the support of Indian Army and local governments. Recent reports indicate that the flash floods have claimed the lives of at least 19 people and that a significant number of other people are still missing. The floodwaters rushed towards the Thai River, inflicting tremendous destruction as they washed away houses, roads, and bridges en route to the river and left a trail of ruin in their wake. The search operations for Indian personnel that were reported missing from army posts in Sikkim Valley were further hindered by heavy rains. The flash floods have caused a significant amount of damage to the surrounding area. A substantial amount of devastation has been inflicted against army bases located across the Sikkim Valley, and the transportation connection within the region has been seriously interrupted. Because of collapsed roadways, the capital city of Sikkim, Gangtok, was cut off from other sections of the state. These highways linked it to the state of West Bengal. In the middle of these difficulties lies another pressing issue in the form of around 3,000 visitors who were left stranded in Gangtok as a direct consequences of these catastrophic occurrences. Evacuation preparations were being implemented alongside restoration operations intended to reunite them with their family. The first priority became ensuring their safety. The effect of this disaster have not been restricted to the borders of Sikkim alone. Other states like West Bengal have also been impacted by it. Before reaching Bangladesh, rivers found their way through the rugged topography of the Kelmopag-Juri and Coast-Bar, flooding large portions of both of these regions. As a direct result of this, the government of Sikkim and West Bengal, together with those of many other states and several national agencies, have collaborated to launch activities at rescue, relief, and restoration. The Indian Army has adopted a preventative strategy by setting up three helplines specifically for the families of the servicemen who have gone missing. In addition, troops from National Disaster Response Force have been sent to Sikkim in order to assist with the search and rescue efforts there. However, the significant rainfalls that has been forecasted by the Indian Meteorological Department is a problem since it has the potential to cause landslides and further impair aircraft operations. In the wake of this catastrophe, Prime Minister Narendra Modi called out the Chief Minister of Sikkim to express his condolences and assure him of the complete backing of the Union government in its efforts to solve these issues. All public and private schools in the impacted regions have been given the instruction to remain closed until October 8th as part of the preventative measures that have been taken. The images that have been coming out of Sikkim show rushing torrents that have washed away huge parts of highways throughout the TAA river basin. The water levels continue to rise, which caused a damage to vital infrastructure such as bridges, that connect settlements like Chunggang with the lands that surrounded them, essentially isolating the towns and cities in order to ensure the safety of citizens living in a low-lying regions across Sikkim. The authorities have issued warnings. Citizens who live along the banks of the Tisha River were given to the urgent instruction to leave their houses. A rapid cloudburst over the Lonak River caused a severe flash flooding in Sikkim, which resulted in the loss of life, damage to infrastructure, the displacement of communities, and the stranding of hundreds of people. The destruction caused by the flash floods is beyond comprehension. Help is now being distributed by the local administrations, the Indian Army, and the government of a number of state governments in an effort to find individuals who are still missing and restore connectivity within the areas that have been impacted. As we reminded of nature's fury by the occurrences of at another natural disaster, it is imperative that we as a people, humanitarian organizations, governments and citizens of the world step up to the plate and lend our support to efforts to reduce the likelihood of such occurrences in the future. Our thoughts are with the people of Sikkim who have been impacted. They courageously confront hardship and strive towards the reconstructing their lives in the aftermath of the disaster. May this tragedy serve as a reminder of the need of protecting the environment, adapting to changing circumstances, and being prepared in the face of uncontrolled natural forces. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.